Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be answering this question of why do you daydream when you are bored, or why do you excessively daydream, especially when you are bored. See, when you are bored, it's like you're engaging in this activity which you lack interest, or these mundane activities which you don't really like, or which you don't really like doing homework, or you're in the office there bored with your work, or you're just sitting at home. So these are the most instances where you find yourself drifting to this imaginary world. So why does this happen? Actually, the first reason is escape. Like, the imaginary world is a stimulating place. It is an adventurous place for you. So instead of dealing with these mundane real life tasks, you feel that it's better to go to this place where at least you get to experience, at least you get to interact with these amazing characters, at least you get to, at least you have interest in that daydream, like you have interest in those characters because you feel so deeply ingrained in it, unlike what's happening in the real world. Because the other universe can be entertaining, of course, and it can also offer this emotional fulfillment because you just feel attached to the storyline it's happening, the intricate storyline happening in your dream, or you just feel that you love some of the characters, or you just feel that some of the characters love you as compared to what's happening in the real life. So when you look at your real life and then you look at what's happening in the dream is a much better place, and you feel that when you are dreaming, just time flies by. It's like when you're just deeply sunk into like a very interesting movie. That's the same thing with a daydream. Like, you're just deeply ingrained in there to the point where you feel that it's a better space for you instead of just doing these mundane things. So that's one reason why you find yourself excessively daydreaming when you're bored. The other reason is it offers a form of escape. It's a coping mechanism. So actually, when we are bored, we get frustrated, we get restless, and when we are bored is the moment where we get to see all our anxieties, we see all our stresses, we see our real life for what it is, we see our inner world for what it is. You see that something in your life is not going well, because when you are busy doing something which is so engaging, you'll not even be thinking about your life. But now when you sit down and then you're bored, all those anxieties we mostly run away from, all those suppressed emotions we mostly run away from, mostly unconsciously, of course, come to you. Like those thoughts, all those things come to you. So when all those things come to you, because you're not used to coping with these things in another way, the mind will pull you back into this dream world as a way of keeping you safe from feeling those intense feelings of anxiety and intense feelings of stress and depression. So that's why you might, anytime you're bored, you feel that the best place for you is that dream, because at least you feel it's a safer space for you. The other thing is the daydreaming has become a habitual response. So the first time you got bored, you daydream for 30 minutes. Then the second time, an hour. So every time you have this space or you are bored, you always feel that you're always compelled to go to this daydream. So it's become a habit. It's something which you feel that you can't even stop, because every time you have this unstructured time, every time you have this downtime or this free time, you just know it's time to daydream, or your mind knows that now this person is having some free time, or now this person is bored, let me take them to this universe. So it's become this habitual response. That's why every time you do those interesting activities, mundane task, homework, you just drift to this imaginary world, because the mind has gotten used to that as your thing. So those are some of the reasons why every time you are bored, you daydream. Hope you found that informative, guys. So the best thing to do is to realize that, like, boredom is just part of life, and you going to the daydream doesn't mean that you are a bad person, or doesn't mean that you beat yourself up or you hate yourself for doing it. It's just a normal response, and it's up to you to really put in the work to work on developing better coping mechanisms, or structuring your time in such a way that you are always having something to do or not having much downtime in your day. Hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a nice day.